Welcome to day 10 of this act of radical self-love. Now, I want to share with you a story, and the theme of this is all go first. As I go on this act of radical self-love, I realize the story, first of all, that you may hear time and time again from so many different people. If you want to feel love for other people, you have to love yourself first. You have to spend the time to give yourself the love and attention you think that you need from other people. Because from that place, you're able to fill your own cup up and then be able to give it to other people, right? I recognize this again and again when it comes to let's say, example, one of my clients recently, where he really wants to feel like there is fear being released. He wants to feel comfortable to express sexual desires. He wants to feel like he's not going to be shamed and made wrong for his own desires. And therefore, when he comes to try and express those desires to his partner, he holds back. And so because he holds back, he's now going first into I'm wrong, into what I have is a secret that's dangerous. And in our coaching session, she literally gave that reflection back to him, that because he's hiding this stuff, it's creating her own map of the worst possible scenario that he could be presenting. That actually his desires are so bad that he's thinking of leaving the relationship, and she should be worried about this. So by going first into his own feeling shame for his desires, he brings her there into that. I noticed the same thing happening with my father and I, where I went first into sharing radical honesty with him. And by me saying my anger, my resentments for him, and going first into saying, this is not about you, this is about me, and I want to let this go for us to build a fresh, authentic connection that's not based off of a lie. And by me naming that and then offering that space up, he went into a radical honesty session with me where I could express these resentments and free myself from them. And he could tell me, I've learned something from you today, my son. And our relationship could become more closely connected and honest communication happening. But only because I went first. So, again, this happens when it comes to love. If you express your love first, express your attraction, or rather, not just express it, but allow yourself to feel it. That's when the other person is drawn in, and you notice that moment that happens where the kiss just takes place. There's no like, I gotta go for the kiss now, or I need to ask her permission. Can I kiss you? Kill the vibe. That's kills the vibe, man. When women in this, especially in this consciousness community that I have seen around the world, talk about feeling traumatized and that they need every man that feels affection for them to like ask permission and get consent before the kiss or these things. I imagine what they're saying is that they really want to feel the click happen so that the permission is there, rather than a man that just wants it so bad that he just comes and tries to take it. And then she's like, whoa, I need consent before you can take it. Because we all love the joy and the bliss of just magnetism. And that is completely lost if it's like, can I kiss you? I was feeling it, but now actually I don't. They're feeling your doubt and they're going into their doubt. I noticed my body having, there was pressure, and now it's like pressure just subsided from my chest. I appreciate you watching this. I noticed myself want to give another example of going first. Let's say leadership. Right now for me, to work with my clients, to work with them, I can only take them as deep as I've gone myself. So for me, doing this practice of just being with myself every single day, at least 30 days, this is just to create one container challenge. I am demonstrating and experiencing what it's like to be with yourself every single day, having a loving connection. Only from here can I notice the pathway and the signposts along the way, like, oh, I notice as I have this challenge that now I'm craving more sweets and food when I'm not hungry. Oh, I notice that I'm getting cravings for lust and sex, and they're not genuine. They're just running away from emotions that I'm feeling. And by noticing these things, now I can manage them and work with them and then I can speak from that place with you rather than speak from like book knowledge and go, when you do a love challenge or when you're going to do semen retention, you need to be careful about this feeling the desires. You should be careful about that. They'll come out for you. Instead, there's an embodiment of it like, look, you're going to feel sexual urges come up. You're going to want to go ravish a woman. You're going to want to grab food and be like an animal that just opens his fridge blindly and just takes food and immediately puts it in your face before you can even think. And you're going to be like, don't think, just keep moving. So we need to make a pact that is concrete, solid affirmation that this is the most important thing to you, and it's an experiment that you will follow through on. There's no going away. It's like death to you if you falter from this path. We're going to put tape on your fridge past a certain time if that's what's necessary. Notice the energy that you can feel in a person when they're like, this is what you need, versus, yeah, I think this is what you need because this is what the book says. So going first is paramount if you want someone to feel a certain feeling or do a certain doing. And this was also a key principle when I went to my hypnotherapy school. They were like, if you want someone to go into a trance, go into a trance first. If you want to be fascinated by something, to be interested, if you want someone else to be interested in you so that they stop doing whatever they're doing and bring their attention here, how can you be so fascinated in what you're saying that just the matter of you opening your mouth and talking, wow, look at this, I have a hairband, I'm going to be able to take my hair and put it back, and I tell you what, just because I put my hair back, I will become a whole different man. You're going to look at me and be like, holy fuck, this guy, because he's got a hairband on, is the man that I want to be around. Fucking hairband, look at that. Look at it. I can create this even cool little coif, if you will. Fucking sexy. Look at this. You want a hairband now, just so you can do the same thing, don't you? I can make so many hairstyles right now. Check this out. I can go like this. I don't know if I like it yet. Let's go like this. Oh, it got a little weirder. It's just getting really strange now. We're going to keep it there because why not? So the idea, now here we go, going into laughter, going into humor. Because I'm going there first, I imagine that you're watching this and you're at least having a smile on your face. So if you want somebody to feel inspired, if you want someone to feel affection for you, you need to feel that way for yourself as well. Go first into being honest. That brings people into their honesty. Go first into, I'm looking at my dog. Go first into being calm. And your dog will grab that energy and become calm too. Go first, go first, go first. Stop waiting and praying that somebody will just go there on their own accord and then you're like, yes, finally, they did it. The formula is go first. This hair. I'm so grateful for this time together. Keegan, I love you. I thank you for doing this activity, this 30-day radical act of self-love. Thank you, people in the planet who are watching these videos, for sharing your time with me. I'll see you tomorrow.